Hi guys, welcome back. My name's Adisa the Verbalizer and welcome to another brilliant video on writing poetry with otherwise education. Today, I think, as I always say, I have something very special for you. It's a short, quick and easy way to write a brilliant poem about music. Now it's a great subject, music, because everyone has their own tastes and their own likes and dislikes when it comes to music, which is a bit like food. But we're talking about music today. So we're going to try to create pictures with music. Normally when we think about music, we think about sounds and hearing senses. But I want us to think about seeing music as a form, as a shape, as an entity to itself. So let's start. The first thing I want to do is to write down a quick list of how you feel when you listen to your favorite music. Now, I don't know what you're into. I myself, I like everything from jazz to soul to hip hop to pop to opera. I like everything, but I'm really interested in what you like and how it makes you feel. So let's start by making a quick list of all the emotions you feel when you're listening to music. You know, from joy, excited, chaotic, focused. Just write that list now. I'll come back in a moment. Try to include at least 2 actual instruments. The voice is an instrument, so vocals could be one. Bass could be another. Bass is really important. Drums, saxophone, keyboards, cymbals, whatever you like to listen to in your favorite song. Have a go. Okay, we've got that list of our emotional response to music. Now what I'd like us to do is make some rhyming couplets. And rhyming couplets just basically, it says couples, 2 lines that rhyme with words on the end the same. So I could say, this morning I got up and fell out of bed, ran down the stairs and then banged my head. It's a very simple structure. I want us to think about our emotional response to music and put that into a rhyming couplet. I mean, it could be really easy, like when I listen to my music or when I listen to hip hop, I'm filled up with joy. My music makes me feel like I got a brand new toy. I mean, that's a really cheesy example, but you get the idea. So take about 3 or 4 of your ideas, your emotional responses, and turn them into rhyming couplets and see what happens. Using similes. So we're going to use the like or as. I feel like running for joy. I feel like running out of my bed. I feel like a river flowing. We're going to use the like or as to create the simile. Let's try that now. How'd you get on? I hope you made some really nice couplets. We'll put them to the side, we'll come back to those later. Now, music is not one thing. It's made up of many different ingredients. Like you got to have rhythm, you got to have a tempo, you got to have melody, and you need instruments. The voice is an instrument, vocals, you need piano, you need saxophones, you need keyboards, you need drums. So I want you to think about your favorite type of music, your favorite genre, whether that's pop, hip hop, reggae, or maybe your favorite song. If you can't think of the genre, the type, think of your favorite song and write down 6 key ingredients that make that music great for you. Include at least 2 actual instruments. So it could be drums and piano are important to you. And the rest could be anything from the message in the music, the rhythm, the tone, the tempo, the speed. You choose 6 words that describe the key ingredients of the music that you like so much. Okay? See you in a minute. Okay, now we've got those. And here are mine, by the way. I've gone for bass, vocal, drums, saxophone, tone, tempo, and I've added an extra one, number 7. And that number 7 ingredient is texture. How does the music feel? I don't mean how the music makes you feel happy or sad. I mean, if you could, and that's where the poet comes in now, if you could touch the music with your hand, how would you describe it? It's smooth like silk, using the simile again. It's rough like sandpaper. It's jagged like pebbles in my garden. So now that we've got the 6 ideas, the 6 ingredients, Let's add the seventh, which is texture. Think about it, add it to your listening. How'd you get on? Hope you got some great ideas. Well, as I said before, I already done my version, and this is what I've got. I've got bass, vocals, drums, saxophone, tone, tempo, and my texture is sandpaper. And the music I'm describing is jazz. I'm describing jazz because I love jazz music. So to me, the key ingredients of jazz is bass, vocals, drums, saxophone, tone, tempo, and for my texture, I've put down sandpaper. Now the next stage is to think of a metaphor. We're not using similes anymore, we've advanced to the metaphor kingdom. And a metaphor is kind of like the simile, using something to describe something else, but we're not using like or as. So rather than Adisa is tall like a tree, we say Adisa is the tree. It becomes the thing. So for my bass, I describe my bass as the volcano bass. I describe my vocals as the ocean vocals. And my drums are the hailstone drums. I thought about a physical object, volcano, ocean, hailstones, to describe my music, the elements of my music. So I don't want loud drums or smooth piano. No, I want a metaphor, an actual image. And that's where the picture building comes in. I talked about earlier, creating pictures with words by using the metaphor. So take your ideas, your bass, your vocals, your saxophone, whatever you have as your key ingredients, and create a metaphor for each one until you end up with 12 words. 12 words. Have a go. See you in a moment. How'd you get on? I know you wrote some amazing poetry. Well, here's my poem that I created with all my ideas. I hope you like it. The volcano bass explodes, sending a rush of fire to my feet. Swimming in the ocean vocals, I wade out to a distant land. The hailstone drums march like soldiers on parade. The popcorn saxophone jumps off the ceiling. I ride the roller coaster tone, holding on tightly. I watch the sunset tempo gallop over the mountain. Jazz, rough and smooth like sandpaper. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's poetry workshop, and please send in your poetry once it's completed to Otherwise Education. See you again soon. Bye.